Hello and welcome. I'm Saeed from StoryPlanet.net. Dive right into the essence of the most captivating books without reading them cover to cover. Whether you're on the go, at the gym, or just relaxing at home, we offer you a unique and enriching listening experience. Today, we are exploring the book, 100 Things. Every designer needs to know about people, a creation by Susan M. Weinschenk. An indispensable resource for designers is the book 100 Things Every Designer Needs to Know About People, 2011. Through a combination of research and practical examples, the book emphasizes the significance of understanding consumer decision-making and the role of memory in effective design. Before we delve into these revelations, it's interesting to note that Susan M. Weinschenk, a behavioral psychologist with 3 decades of experience, has been leveraging her knowledge in design and user experience. Alongside her widely read blog, What Makes Them Click.net, this is her second published book. With 7 key ideas to unveil, brace yourself for a deep dive into this captivating book. On StoryPlanet.net. To start, the text explores the factors that contribute to great design and highlights the benefits of understanding this concept. Great design is characterized by its ability to capture attention and remain memorable. To create such design, one must understand the reasons why certain objects elicit responses and stay with us. This involves understanding how people perceive and remember things, as well as other cognitive functions of the brain. Designers should be aware of the importance of patterns in visual perception, the effectiveness of storytelling in making things memorable, and the value of empathetic design. Key idea number 1. People use their central and peripheral vision to understand the world and rely on visual patterns for perception. When reading online, it can be difficult to ignore flashing ads. This is because humans rely on peripheral vision to gather information about their surroundings. Advertisers take advantage of this by placing ads on the sides of web pages. Peripheral vision helped our ancestors stay alert to threats while performing other tasks. In contrast, central vision allows humans to focus on individual objects and identify patterns. Identifying patterns is important for processing information. Key idea number 2. In order to create a successful product, it is important to analyze and comprehend the information and have a deep understanding of memory. Our subconscious deals with 40 billion pieces of information every second, but only 40% make it to our conscious brain. To make information stick, it needs to be presented in bite-sized chunks. Studies show that the magic number for conveying information effectively is 4. Breaking up information into smaller groups makes it more memorable. Progressive disclosure, where information is revealed gradually, also helps with digestibility. Forgetting information is normal, and our brain decides what to remember and what to forget. Designing with forgetfulness in mind ensures that important information is included in a way that is easy to access. Key idea number 3. To improve long-term memory for ideas, it is important to use storytelling techniques and clear organizational systems. The scope of short-term memory is limited, making it difficult to embed information into long-term memory. To remember information, repetition and connection to familiar concepts is key. Repetition physically changes the brain and makes it easier to retrieve memories. Categorizing information and presenting it in an organized fashion helps deal with information overload. Presenting information in story form captures attention and utilizes the brain's tendency to look for patterns. Aristotle's 3-act story structure can be used to create memorable stories for products and services. Key idea number 4. When creating your product, it is important to remember that people have a strong desire for empathy and tend to adhere to social norms. Imitation and empathy are natural human abilities that allow people to connect with others and understand their emotions. Mirror neurons in the brain help us imitate the actions of others, such as smiling when we see someone else smile. Empathy is also triggered by these mirror neurons, leading to a deep understanding of how others feel. Storytelling plays a role in empathy as it activates mirror neurons and creates images in the mind. Both imitation and empathy inspire individuals to follow social rules. It is important to consider social interactions and adhere to the rules when designing a product or online platform. Key idea number 5. Design can influence the state of flow in people's minds by reducing distractions and promoting engagement. A study found that people's minds wander more frequently than they realize. When designing, it's important to keep in mind that people's attention span is limited. Instead of dense blocks of text, information should be broken up with images, text formats, and other media. Flow state, where someone is deeply focused on a specific goal, is an enjoyable experience. To create this state, distractions must be minimized. Key idea number 6. Dopamine plays a role in motivating people to achieve their goals. The thrill of receiving notifications on social media platforms is caused by dopamine, a chemical responsible for pleasure. To create a flow state in design, constant feedback is crucial, similar to how social media apps provide updates. Social media's addictive nature is due to the easy access to instant pleasure. The goal gradient effect shows that people are more motivated when the end goal is close, even if it's just an illusion. Key idea number 7. Many decisions we make are actually made unconsciously, despite the belief that we have control over our choices. Having too many options can be overwhelming and lead to random choices. However, people like having choices as it gives them a sense of control. The best approach is to provide the illusion of choice while maintaining the same outcome. For example, offering multiple variations of one dessert rather than a wide variety of different desserts. Designing should be efficient, effective, and fun. In conclusion, when designing a product, it's important to prioritize understanding how people's minds work. Consider their vision, memory, and unconscious decision-making. Tailor your design towards your target audience and communicate effectively. To make your product more engaging, incorporate unpredictability into the design. Unpredictability stimulates the production of dopamine, making users more likely to come back. Use surprising elements like sound cues to keep users engaged and coming back for more. Thank you for listening to this summary. If you enjoyed this exploration, we invite you to discover other fascinating books on storyplanet.net. Don't wait any longer. A multitude of books, stories, and knowledge await you there. See you soon on storyplanet.net.